That's it. That's the intro. What is up, guys? Butter Something here. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about some features that I'm very excited about that are coming to Streets of Tarkov. Not necessarily exclusively, but these are features that we've seen in trailers, seen in news, so on and so forth. So the first thing is 40-player PvP. If you love PvP, long distance, close distance, medium, just any range, this is going to be the map for that. There's a whole bunch of sniper spots, as well as a lot of indoor CQC combat areas on this map. So definitely something to keep your eyes on. Now, I know that we don't have a release date for it yet. Originally, it was supposed to come out 2020, but now they're working on Lighthouse, and we will probably see this 2022 to 2024 if I had to make a guess. But that 40-player count PvP is when the full map is released, not just the first iteration. So do keep that in mind. Another thing that I'm quite excited about is breachable surfaces. So what I mean by that is there are, and even in this trailer here for Streets of Tarkov, there is a wall that you can blow up and it'll essentially knock it down and you can walk through it. So that's something that is pretty dang cool if you ask me, because that'll give you extra flank points and the ability to kind of maneuver in a way that you aren't able to in most close quarter combat scenarios, whether that be labs, customs, interchange, shoreline, at the resort, anywhere on reserve pretty much. So very cool addition to the game. Another thing, and that's at the end of this trailer, is the BTR. The BTR has 3 different variations. You can roll with the BTR, so you can pay and kind of have it roam around with you, or roam to a specific spot. You can have it roam to a specific spot by itself, as long as you've paid for it, or you can hire it to transport you and your squad like a taxi and help you take out anybody that is in that area, I believe. So very cool. We're gonna hope it's not super overpowered, but it's definitely something that we want to keep our eyes on when it comes out, and it's definitely something I'm gonna have for you guys here as soon as that map is released. The fourth thing is we're actually going to have, for the first time, 2 separate Scav Bosses. So we're going to have, think of it more of cultists and like Sanitar. You'll have 2 different bosses on the map, and you'll be able to have one that is roaming as well as one that is a kind of a static spawn, if you will. He only spawns at the car dealership, and then we have one that roams around. So that roaming one is going to be very interesting. Definitely going to be fun to see where you kind of end up and where those hot spots are for that boss. Very excited about that specifically. Another thing, and you can kind of, take this with not necessarily a grain of salt, but take this kind of, it's something that's going to be added, but we don't know how it's necessarily going to be implemented yet. So they confirmed that they're going to add faction fighting. So obviously we have Scav Wars right now, and that's something that you can do in offline, and it'll just have Scavs PvP each other. But the faction fights are going to be like USEC, Bear, and Untar, or UN essentially. And depending upon how your rep is with these specific traders, so like Prapor, Ragman, all the traders, just depending upon what faction they kind of align with, will depend on which one of those factions is coming after you. So I don't know if they're going to have Bear always going after USEC, and then maybe eventually USEC comes after you because you've killed too many USEC PMCs. I don't know, but it's definitely something that I'm 110% interested in. If you guys feel that I left anything out, or there's a feature that you guys are super excited about, definitely make sure to leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. That being said, look at this BTR. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.